Guys, Peace and Rants, back with another video. And before we get to the video, I'd like to thank you all for 150 subs. It means a lot, and let's get to the next milestone, 200. Today our topic will be talking about Chelsea transfer news. And to kick it off, we're going to start with their biggest transfer rumors right now and their biggest transfer wanting, which is Kai Havertz. So Kai Havertz is obviously a Leverkusen player. He has a year left on his contract, and he wants to move to Chelsea and is pushing for a deal to go to Chelsea, where his fellow German friend Timo Werner has just signed, and Chelsea has actually made a couple good youth signings in the attack with the likes of Pulisic. I know he signed a year ago, but Pulisic, they have Ziyech, and now they have Timo Werner and potentially Kai Havertz, and he is keen on joining part of this attack. So, also, Leverkusen want 100 million. They did want 100 million, but Chelsea were only willing to pay 80 million. So, and now since Chelsea's made it clear that they don't want to pay 100 million for Kai Havertz, they've brought down it to 95 million euros, and Chelsea has made a bid for 85 million euros. And they're trying to meet in between with the installments and bonuses, where they can just kind of get everything together. So if Chelsea were to buy Kai Havertz, they wouldn't pay all the 90 or 95 or 85 odd so million all the time. This would obviously include bonuses and installments and add-ons. So so Chelsea want Kai Havertz. They want a creative midfielder, and Kai Havertz has been pushing a move to Leverkusen. He wants to play there, and Leverkusen want this deal done by the 28th of August because they have preseason starting, and they want to know if they have Kai Havertz, because if they don't, then they'll have to, obviously with the money they have, they'll have to try and get a replacement for him, which might not be easy because he's a great midfielder and a great player. But yeah, so if he were to join Chelsea, his wages, which have been agreed, all his personal terms have been agreed with Chelsea and Leverkusen, he will be making 346,000 euros per week, and this will obviously be a 5-year deal. So with all the wages together, it'll take him to 18 million a year, and this will take him to 90 million, just under 90 million in 5 years, which will make him the highest paid German footballer ever. So I think Kai Havertz and Chelsea would do with this transfer. I think it would really help them. But I do think maybe it might be a little too much, but he is a quality player, and for 5 years, it might not be that bad with the market and how much players are these days. So going on to the next transfer, Thiago Silva from PSG. So he's leaving PSG this summer. It's been clear, and his agent wants him to go to Chelsea. Thiago Silva also wants to go to Chelsea. He's been wanting to play in the Premier League for quite a long time now, and now he has the chance to. It's if Lampard would want to take him. Thiago Silva has made it clear that he wants to play here. He says he'll take a big wage gap because he wants to play in the Premier League, and he will be on a free. So it will be a free transfer, and he will be taking down his wages to play in the Premier League. He is 35 years old, which is a huge downfall, and turning 36 this year. When the Premier League starts, he'll be around 36. And Chelsea might be able to do with him for a 2-year contract. He could be helpful with leadership in the dressing room because he is a mature guy. He's not the tallest guy, so maybe if they were to bring him in, they would like to bring the likes of Lewis Duncan, because Thiago Silva might not be the best aerial player. So there's that with Thiago Silva. But he is wanting a move to Chelsea, and Chelsea are interested in him, and we'll just have to see if this can meet and this can be done together. So our last transfer that we're going to talk about is Jose Gimenez, Atletico center half. He's a very great center half. He's classic, great one-on-one defender, and he's just kind of an old school type of defender. And Jose Gimenez has actually started talking about Chelsea and making it clear that he would like a move there. He opened up and talked about Chelsea and said that he loved watching Frank Lampard play. He said when he was living in Uruguay as a kid, he used to wake up in the morning and watch Chelsea play. He said it was his favorite Premier League team, and he liked watching the likes of the superstars, as in like Zola and Drogba and Lampard play. And he says that he would like to be part of Frank Lampard's project. I think he would be a great signing, but the problem is that Atletico want 120 million. That's his release clause for him, and Chelsea would obviously not want to pay 120 million for him. I don't think they should either. I think he should be around 50 to 60 or anything under that, in my personal opinion. Nothing against him. I know he's one of the best center-halves in the world, but I don't think they should pay that much. I think if you're paying that much, you should get someone like the likes of Ramos, Van Dijk, or Koulibaly, just that type of quality for that kind of money. Atletico also praise him really highly because he is their best defender. They did get rid of Diego Godin, so right now they kind of just have the likes of Gimenez and Luis Felipe. So it'll be another instance. It'll be an instance for Chelsea if they were to sign Gimenez. They'll have to sell a lot of players and get rid of some so they can actually have the funds to do this if they are getting Kai Havertz. So that's how the Gimenez transfer is going to work. So those are the Chelsea transfer news right now. Let me know in the comment section what team you'd like to see next, and thank you guys for 150 subs. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn your notifications on so you'll be notified when I make videos. Thanks for watching. PSA Rants out.